Welcome back, everybody. It is one of the city's most stylish events. Canada's top designers are sending their latest looks down the catwalk for Toronto Women's Fashion Week. And you can't talk fashion without TSC style editor and maven Jeanne Beker. She is joining us live from the venue at 1 Yonge Street. Good morning, Jeanne.
Good morning, Dina. So great to be here and so great to wake up with you.
It is so great to see you. And we want to start by talking about the passing of a true iconic legend yesterday. Hubert de Givenchy died at the age of 91. Talk to us a bit about his impact on fashion. We're actually looking at a picture with him and Audrey Hepburn right now.
You know, he was such a class act. Talk about elegance. I mean, he was really known for his masterful designs that were so elegant. He was always inspired by fabrics and came out with some of the most iconic looks, certainly dressing Audrey Hepburn for so many films throughout her career. He was really one of the designers that helped redefine fashion after the war. He started his label in 1952, then met Audrey Hepburn in 1953 and started influencing so many women around the world. Jackie Kennedy was a huge fan. The Duchess of Windsor was a huge fan. Grace Kelly, you know, all the most iconic women of the time. And it is the end of an era. I mean, he obviously retired, you know, quite a few years ago, back in '95, but still his presence will be felt forever. He really gave fashion an amazing elegance that will be unparalleled.
Well said, Jeanne. And of course, you will be so busy all week long. You already have been with Toronto Women's Fashion Week well underway. And I see you have a beautiful TSC pop-up shop. Tell us a little bit about what happens there and some of the interviews that are taking place.
Well, we've been having so much fun just turning everybody on to the wonders of TSC. We've got our Style Matters interview lounge, and I've been interviewing all the designers after they send their collections down the runway, and that's been lots of fun. The crowd stands around and watches. That's very cool, and we'll be featuring snippets of those interviews on upcoming editions of Style Matters on TSC. As well, we have the pop-up shop to show you all the great labels that we offer at TSC, because there really is quite an eclectic range of fashionable products that we have these days. And of course, we are also looking at some of the models up close. It's one thing seeing these fashions on the runway, but then the models come into our lounge and we get to see the clothes as we talk to the designers. We have some designers somewhere out there, but they're probably too busy to join us this morning. But we do have 3 gorgeous models here wearing some of the looks. Karen, do you want to come over and look at the, you know, we talk about empowerment these days for women. We're all really feeling it. Leslie Hampton is a wonderful Toronto-based designer born in Newfoundland. She's a First Nation designer who has given us all these sequins. I mean, wow. This is a glam statement gown, to be sure. Yeah, I could see you in this. Maybe not so early in the morning, but next time you're out. Really sexy slip. But Leslie is really adamant about dressing all kinds of women of all shapes and sizes, of all kinds of spirits, and she almost looks at her things as art to wear. So very artful pieces that have a lot of work in them, as you can see. Thank you so much. You look fabulous, Karen.
Great for prom season, too,
And
Jeanne.
then we have Kathy. I'm sorry, what was that?
Great for prom season, too.
Okay. Yeah, and for prom season, yeah, wow. Okay, this is a really great one for prom season, or any season for those of us a little over that prom stage. This is by Shelley O, a wonderful Toronto-based designer. She's had her label for quite a few years now. I mean, I think it's almost like, could it be 20 years? Like, what? Because she looks like a very young person, so you sort of wonder how young she was when she started her label. But, you know, she worked in New York City, Shelley O did, with Betsy Johnson, right? A great favorite of women everywhere. And you can see that spirited, funky kind of look in this wonderful little cocktail dress. I mean, I love the chains. It really gives it a bit of an edge. The work in this dress is really interesting as well. These are little faux leather metallic sequins, all hand done. And Shelley has done this all by hand, this bib part here, just really beautiful, and it's just a sexy, hot little dress, and a wonderful thing to wake up to on breakfast television, don't you think?
It really is.
Thanks so much.
It's playful, it's edgy, it's beautiful.
Kathy, that was Kathy. This is Emma, and Emma is looking very hot in La Marque. La Marque is a wonderful label out of Montreal, designed by Jeanne Papadimitriou. Wow, I can't believe I said that. I have to book a ticket to Greece immediately. Really an edgy look. This is padded nylon and shearling, leather shearling. It's that whole motorcycle jacket look, but made into a nice cozy coat. Very hip, very on the mark with La Marque, a wonderful Canadian label. And that's what gets me so excited. We have such an eclectic array of fashion here in Canada. So many talented designers, and it's just a delight. And if anybody out there wants to come down to Toronto Women's Fashion Week, go to the website. It's tw-fw.com, and you can find out about all the shows. You can buy tickets. You can come and see these fantastic fashion shows that start tonight from 5 o'clock on, and tomorrow from about 4 o'clock right through the evening. Some great stuff, and come visit us at the TSC Lounge. And don't forget to watch Style Matters this Thursday from 7 to 9, because your style matters, Dina.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Jeanne. No one presents and talks fashion like you can, so pace yourself. Have an incredible week. Thanks for taking the time to give us that sneak peek. And as Jeanne mentioned, see her interviews this Thursday night at 7 o'clock on her show, Style Matters on TSC. We'll be back with more BT right after this.